Zenobia did not start as a queen. She was married to the ruler of Palmyra, Odenathus. He was a powerful king. He controlled the eastern part of the Roman Empire. When Odenathus died, Zenobia's life changed forever. She became regent for her young son, Vabalithus. Many thought she would be a figurehead. They underestimated Zenobia's ambition and strength. Zenobia quickly took control. She was a skilled diplomat. Zenobia was also a powerful leader. She earned the respect of her people. She knew that Palmyra needed to be strong. The Roman Empire was weak. Zenobia saw an opportunity to expand her power. Zenobia was a woman in a man's world. She didn't let that stop her. She was a skilled warrior. She led her armies into battle. She was also a shrewd politician. She made alliances with other rulers. Zenobia was determined to make Palmyra a great empire. Zenobia's rise to power was swift. She consolidated her power base. She prepared her armies. Zenobia was ready to challenge Rome for control of the East. The world watched as a new power rose in the East. In 270 AD, Zenobia made a bold move. She declared Palmyra's independence from Rome. This was a daring act. Rome was still a powerful empire. Zenobia knew the risks. She was confident in her own strength. She believed in the power of Palmyra. Zenobia's declaration was met with mixed reactions. Some saw her as a liberator, others saw her as a threat. Rome, however, was outraged. The Roman Emperor Claudius Gothicus was busy fighting other wars. He could not afford to send a large army to deal with Zenobia. This gave Zenobia time to consolidate her power. Zenobia took advantage of the situation. She expanded her empire. She conquered new territories. Zenobia's armies were victorious. She soon controlled most of the Eastern Roman world. Her empire stretched from Egypt in the south to Anatolia in the north. Zenobia was not content with just holding on to her territory. She wanted to create a new empire. She wanted to rule the East. Her ambition would lead to a clash with Rome. Zenobia's first target was Egypt. Egypt was the breadbasket of the Roman Empire. It was a wealthy province. It was ruled by a weak Roman prefect. Zenobia saw an opportunity to seize control. In 270 AD, she launched an invasion of Egypt. Zenobia's army marched south. They met little resistance. The Roman prefect was caught off guard. He was quickly defeated. Zenobia's forces entered Alexandria, the capital of Egypt. She was hailed as a liberator by the Egyptian people. They had grown tired of Roman rule. With Egypt under her control, Zenobia turned her attention north. She wanted to secure her borders against Roman retaliation. Her armies marched into Asia Minor, modern-day Turkey. They captured the city of Antioch, one of the most important cities in the Roman Empire. Zenobia's victories shocked Rome. They had underestimated her. She was not just a rebel leader, she was a serious threat to their power. Rome would have to act soon to stop her. Zenobia was a brilliant military strategist. She was known for her courage and her ability to inspire her troops. She often joined her armies on campaigns. She shared their hardships. This earned her the respect and loyalty of her soldiers. Zenobia understood the importance of logistics. She made sure that her armies were well supplied. She also developed a strong intelligence network. This allowed her to anticipate her enemies' moves. She used a combination of light cavalry and heavy infantry. This made her army very versatile. Zenobia was also a master of propaganda. She portrayed herself as a liberator, not a conqueror. She claimed to be ruling in the name of the Roman Empire. She even minted coins with her image and the title Augusta, meaning Empress. This helped to legitimize her rule. Zenobia's military successes were not just due to her own abilities. She was also served by a number of talented generals. One of the most notable was Zabdas. He was a skilled tactician. He played a key role in many of her victories. Section 5, the Lion of the East. Zenobia's victories made her a legend in her own time. She was known for her beauty, intelligence, and her courage. She was a patron of the arts and sciences. She made Palmyra a center of learning and culture. She was respected by her enemies. They recognized her as a formidable opponent. The Roman historian Edward Gibbon called her the most heroic female of her age. He admired her courage and her ambition. He compared her to Cleopatra, another powerful queen who challenged Rome. Zenobia's own people adored her. They saw her as a symbol of their independence. Zenobia's reign marked the high point of Palmyrene power. Her empire stretched from Egypt to Anatolia. She controlled the trade routes that linked the east to to the west. She was a powerful queen who ruled over a vast and prosperous empire. Zenobia's success was short-lived. Rome would not allow her to remain in power. A new emperor had come to the throne. He was determined to restore Roman authority. His name was Aurelian. Section 6. Clash with Aurelian. Aurelian was a different kind of emperor. He was a soldier emperor. He was known for his military skills and his ruthlessness. He was determined to reunite the Roman Empire. He saw Zenobia as a threat that needed to be eliminated. In 271 AD, Aurelian launched his campaign against Zenobia. He led his army east. He defeated Zenobia's forces in a series of battles. The first major battle took place at Antioch. Aurelian's legions were victorious. They drove Zenobia's forces back. Aurelian pursued Zenobia across Asia Minor. He defeated her again at the Battle of Emesa, what is now modern-day Homs, Syria. Zenobia retreated to Palmyra. She hoped to make a last stand behind the city's strong walls. Aurelian laid siege to Palmyra. The siege lasted for several months. Zenobia's forces fought bravely. They were outnumbered and outmatched. Aurelian's legions were some of the best in the world. They were equipped with siege engines and other advanced weaponry. Section 7. The Fall of Palmyra. As the siege dragged on, conditions inside Palmyra deteriorated. Food and water were running low. Morale was collapsing. Zenobia knew that she could not hold out forever. She decided to flee the city. Zenobia disguised herself as a commoner. She slipped out of the city at night. She was accompanied by a small group of loyal followers. They headed east towards the Persian Empire. They hoped to find refuge there. Zenobia's escape was short-lived. Aurelian's cavalry caught up with her near the Euphrates River. She was captured and brought back to Palmyra in chains. The city surrendered to Aurelian soon after. Aurelian showed leniency to the people of Palmyra. He spared the city from destruction. He did not want to make martyrs of Zenobia and her followers. He allowed the Palmyrines to keep their local government. They had to pay tribute to Rome. Aurelian took Zenobia as his captive. He returned to Rome in triumph. Zenobia was paraded through the streets of Rome in golden chains. She was a symbol of Aurelian's victory. Section 8. A Legacy of Courage. Despite her defeat, Zenobia remained a legend. She was remembered for her courage, her intelligence, and her defiance of Rome. She became a symbol of resistance against oppression. Zenobia's story was told and retold over the centuries. She was the subject of countless books, plays, and operas. She was admired by both men and women. She was an inspiration to those who dared to challenge the status quo. Zenobia's legacy is complex and multifaceted. She was a ruthless ruler who expanded her empire through conquest. She was also a wise and just queen who brought peace and prosperity to her people. Zenobia's story is a reminder that even the most powerful empires can be challenged. It is a story about the human spirit's indomitability in the face of adversity. Section 9. Conclusion. Zenobia, the warrior queen of Palmyra, was a remarkable figure in history. She was a woman of great courage, intelligence, and ambition. She rose from relative obscurity to become one of the most powerful rulers in the Roman world. Zenobia's story is a reminder that women have always played a vital role in shaping history. She is an inspiration to us all. She reminds us that we should never give up on our dreams, no matter how difficult the odds may seem.